Thank you all so much for being here and sharing beautiful, lovely space with one another. Super excited and filled with gratitude to be able to share another Tarot and Chill Friday night in the Cove with you, beautiful, amazing souls. So, if we want to get started by sharing a bit of gratitude, we can do that. And if you're in the chat and you want to throw in the chat some of the things you're grateful for, we will be absolutely happy to read those online. I'm grateful for crystals. I am super grateful for all the crystals that I have. They're amazing. They ground me, they help encourage and inspire. I'm grateful for the energy that exists in the spaces that we share. I am grateful for all the rain that we've been having to help release emotions and nourish the earth. So that's my gratitude.
I'm still grateful for Grumpy Cat. Yes. And I'm grateful for Gatorade because Gatorade has been awesome. And I'm grateful for my light guardian stuff that Brendan's going to be dropping off at some point this month.
Yay. Are you getting buttons?
I am getting buttons. They're surprise buttons.
Perfect. Gotta love buttons. Awesome. Yes. Paradigm Shift merch is the best. Love the Light Guardian crystals. Can't wait.
The only button I know for sure is the wolf one so that Anna can be matches with you again.
Yay. I can't wait. It's gonna be the best.
I'm grateful for good energy from people. I'm grateful for smiles. I'm grateful for I'm grateful for I'm grateful for being able to, be in the presence of my favorite people always, and the opportunity to share space and practice. So yeah,
I'm excited to share space and practice too. I'll be grateful. My bad.
I totally agree with Becca. I'm so grateful for all you lovely souls and just bathing in the loving energy that's here right now and feeling like there's always this home to come back to within these communities for me. And I'm grateful for courage and trying new things and stepping out into my own and doing my own thing a little bit more and trusting. And I'm grateful for dreams and what they show me. So.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Oh, now I'm excited to have dream conversations. So let me know when you want to sync up for that.
Anytime.
Well, I second all of that, and I'm grateful for feathers and tarot and fires. Fire is my element. I'm grateful for learning how to live in my element. So yeah.
Well, we're really grateful for you bringing the element of fire tonight because it's a beautiful summer day, and what perfect way to end Tarot and Chill with a beautiful fire. And
it looks blue on my camera.
It does. It does look blue.
The fire looks blue.
And we'll say thank you for Jessica for being here. Jessica's grateful to be alive. Jennifer, thank you so much. Jennifer is grateful for the cat purring in her lap. What did I say? There's always.
Oh.
Jessica says, good energy makes the world of a difference. And Jennifer solidifies gratitude for good friends and supportive spaces. And hello, Lunar. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Luna.
If anybody in the chat would like to join us on the Zoom call to practice, the link for that is in my Discord channel, which is listed down below the video. So if you guys want to join us, you're welcome to come as you'd like, leave as you need. This is a safe, open space for you to just show up in whatever way works best for you. So before we get started on the collective messages, we will hold space for a short meditation to allow us to ground our energies and find our centers, maybe release a little bit of the tension from the day. And yeah, then we'll get our energy in a good space to do some collective reading so we can know what's happening now that Mercury Gatorade is over. I'm ready to go back to water. I need a little bit of nourishment and peaceful flow energies. I mean, I love the Gatorade. The Gatorade's good. Okay, awesome. So whenever we're ready, we can allow ourselves to find a comfortable position. You can place your hands over your heart if you feel called. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and just allow yourself to connect with your heart centers. And I invite you to imagine a beautiful silver light pouring down through your crown and into the third eye with a nice breath in and exhale, allowing your body to relax, dropping your shoulders and moving the silver light down to the throat center with another breath in and release. Allowing any stagnant energy to be moved, any blockages to be cleared, allowing this beautiful energy center to be free and clear as we move this energy down to our heart spaces with a breath in and release. Allowing the energy around our heart centers to be clear and focused on healing, sharing love and compassion, expanding this heart center, allowing it to be clear, and moving this energy down to the solar plexus with a breath in and release. Allowing this space to be clear and connected, feeling confident in your power of will, knowing you can follow through with the actions you feel called to take, and allowing our bodies now to release any remaining tension that might be in our torsos, moving the silver light down to our beautiful sacral chakra with a breath in and release. Connecting our energies to our passions, to our desires, to what encourages us and inspires us, what influences you, what drives that force that lives within you. And allowing this energy center to be free and clear and deeply connected with our root centers, located at the base of the spine. We'll move this beautiful silver energy down with a breath in and release. allowing this root center to expand and grow, feeling protected and grounded in this now moment, safe, whole, love, and allowing this energy to be clear and strong, steady, deeply connected with our beings. And allowing this light to move down our legs and into our feet, and even imagining the roots as they grow from the bottom of our feet into the earth. And as these roots grow into the earth, we'll take another breath in. And exhale. Allowing these roots to grow deep into the core of the earth. Connecting your heart center down to the root center, all the way to the core of the earth with this beautiful Mother Gaia energy. And you can wrap your roots around the core of the earth in a warm, gentle hug, feeling the love, protection, safety, encouragement, the support. And taking one final breath in, breathing this energy all the way back up to the top of the crown with a breath in. And exhale. Giving your body permission to be present in this now moment, free from any of the worries or stresses of the day, allowing those to be faded into the past, knowing that they held the space that they needed for your growth, for your encouragement, and bringing your awareness to this now moment wherever you are, being present, being here, being grateful for wherever you're at on your journey. And whenever we're ready, we can begin to bring our awareness back to our physical bodies, wiggling our fingers and our toes, knees and nose, and opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Beautiful. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you're feeling grounded. Thank you for joining, Kaci. I'm excited to see what messages Spirit has for us today, because today is a very special day. It's the second day of the beautiful strawberry full moon. And we have a beautiful opportunity right now to be able to sit with ourselves and be able to see what it is that we would like to release from our spaces, what energies, what thought patterns, what actions are no longer serving us, to create space to welcome in that with which we wish to align with. So for tonight's messages, I would love us to stay focused around what it is that we would be guided towards releasing, and then calling in our blessings. That's the pattern that we'll have for tonight. And then for anybody that wants to stick around at the end of the night, we will be doing individual readings for anyone who would like questions or general messages. We'll play our beautiful game, and yeah, so we'll start off with, what do we need to release? Or what we be encouraged to release, and feel free to share any gratitudes or messages that you might have received in the meditation.
I saw spirals,
Ooh.
but that's not surprising.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I got the biggest, warmest hug from Gaia ever. Like, big warm hug. It was just like, I didn't want to go. I just wanted to stay with my roots wrapped around the core and just be in that energy for a while. Lit. Did you want to stay in that energy too? You can come sit by me if you want. It's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Leia didn't want to go either.
No, she's kind of grumpy because Jasmine's sitting on the couch with her, and she's not a big fan of sharing the couch.
For some reason, as soon as I sent the roots down, I turned into an apple tree.
Ooh,
Ooh.
apple trees are full of lots of abundance.
I have a message already, by the way.
Go for it. Go for it.
In light of the full moon, I did my moonology deck. Now the full moon in Aries. Fiery climax approaches.
Kind of funny because as soon as you got that, like the card popped up, I got there's no control. Just let it loose.
There it is. So it says, it's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. So in order to attune to the moon, you need to be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. I am highly amused tonight.
That was a good.
Highly amused.
That was a good pull, Amanda.
What card was it? I missed it.
Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches.
Oh my god.
You should have heard the whole message because
Oh, no,
it's great on.
I heard the message. I just didn't see what card it was. Funny, because I didn't bring that deck out. I have that deck.
I know.
Luna, did you want to
I
share
am-
yours or?
I am just highly amused, and Spirit has jokes tonight.
Spirit's got jokes in his back pocket always, Amanda. I'll go next, and then Casey, you can share yours. Or are you ready? You want to share yours? You go for it.
I'm kind of still shuffling, trying to see what the energy's like. So
Totally cool. No stress then. Okay, the card that I pulled is the Eight of Autumn, which says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So the message that's coming through for this, for what we need to be releasing, is releasing the idea that okay, that going to get more information on things is okay, that's not clear, but anyways, the message that's coming forward is to be sure that if you feel called to get more knowledge on a subject, or to do more research, or to find out more information before taking action, making decisions, really allowing yourself space to get that information before taking action, and being able to see that it's okay to need more information, and to be able to see areas of our lives where maybe learning more could be really helpful for our growth and for creating long-term projects, making sure that we're taking actions and steps that are building that foundation towards those long-term projects. And so it's almost really like just being able to see that um, no more procrastinating, like just do the things, learn the things that need to be learned, and then do them. That's that.
I got that same message in a reading that I did for myself earlier.
Did you?
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And all the things and stuffs.
All the
Mhm.
stuff and things. And I will say the other two cards that came with it is Balance, card number 14, which says take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, take your time, there's no need to rush. With the Five of Summer that says there is a reason for everything that happens, Remove yourself from negative emotions of others and focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So, seeing where you can create space in your life to find balance between the things that are worrying you and the things that are happening and where you want to see things go moving forward. Really allowing yourself to see that when you understand that everything in life happens for a reason and that wherever you're at right now is where you're meant to be, it gives you a really good viewpoint and perspective on how to find that balance to be able to move forward in a cohesive manner for your highest good. To be
That
able
goes so perfectly with my card.
Mhm.
That's so beautiful, Kristen. Thank you.
Jessica.
If I'm allowed to go next,
Go, you got it. Go, go, Becca.
I am working with Seven Energies deck, Oracle, and I got ears wide open, and basically, well, this is representative of deep listening, recognizing messages and being aware of the things that are coming to you. But I asked what you said, what are we releasing? So, the other message that you get with this card is being able to understand somebody else's needs, and focusing attention towards others. So being more attentive to other people. So releasing a little bit of love towards other people. Maybe we've been we've had the moments that we've needed for ourselves and to think about what our needs are, and now we're able to be in a space where we can give a little bit more to other people too. We've done the restoration. So yeah. And then other cards that came out was a higher view, and a merry motive. Obviously a higher view. I mean, I don't really need to say that when you all know what that means. To look at stuff from a different perspective. To see, oh look, it's an owl. Notice
Is
that.
there a person in the owl?
She's
there a person?
riding the owl. Yes.
Okay.
And look, the owl is carrying a heart in its feet. A green one. So seeing from a different perspective, following your heart will guide you. So that's probably something that you could be aware of, because it links to this card, because it's telling you that the messages are not just outside of you but within you as well. To lead with your heart. And then a merry motive is like a wish come true, really. Like if you are going to lead with your heart and you are prepared to see from other people's points of view, and you're going to, whatever is happening, whatever situation you're in, you can lead with love and compassion, then you'll be rewarded for that with whatever it is that you're designing. So yeah, release a little bit of love onto others. Yeah.
Beautiful, Becca. Thank you. Leah completely agrees. Oh man. Oh man.
I missed part, Kristen, but I kind of picked up what Becca was saying with kind of asking, what are we releasing? And I pulled this card from my Wild Offerings deck, and it's Calmness. So I know this is for the collective. This actually more reflects, I think, what's going on with me. But the inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind. May your peaceful calm take over.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Jessica.
You're welcome.
And it's funny that you even say, like, you're like, I know this is a collective, but it really relates more to me. I feel that that's where I come best whenever I deliver collective messages, whenever I'm really just like, what does this mean for me? It's really kind of beautiful because I've even been able to like go back and read messages that in the moment meant something then, and then in that next moment they meant something totally different. So you never know how it's going to come across, but just trusting that it will come across exactly as it's meant to.
I love that. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
That's why I was laughing through my reading.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do mine because like I'm talking to spirit while like you guys are chatting as well, and it's really they're definitely very entertaining tonight. So I saw Rob and I instantly thought of the TV show Survivor. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? And then it fit perfectly with my card spread. So like right now it feels like there's a lot of people out there, including myself, that has that like survivor mentality of like, I have to fight for this world because there's something on the line, and you're trusting in something that's not good, because I kept on seeing this card flipped upside down, and you're trusting in something that doesn't pertain to you anymore. So you got to let go. You have to let go of that old baggage. And right now I'm like really nervous for some odd reason, but like I'm seeing all your faces. And I think it's just because it's live and it's on YouTube that's making me nervous. But I have that energy of like, I could be myself, but that nervousness is still there. And you definitely have to be patient with yourself. You have to make sure that you are going within and being collective, because she is like holding her belly and making sure that she's protecting herself, but she's protecting her child and the future that goes into it as well. And then that child turns into the creator, and we can all be a creator, and we're all mirrors. And yeah, the nerves are still there, but the message was for everyone. And yes, yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. I love, can we see the one with the lady again? That was so
Yes.
pretty. Oh my gosh.
Patience.
Oh, it's
You have
beautiful.
all the moons too, so like you go through cycles, and make sure to be patient with yourself.
That's the first time someone's pulled up a patience card and I didn't get mad at it.
I can relate with that sentiment, Amanda. Okay,
Same.
patience. We're getting there. Baby steps. Baby steps.
No, I think we've learnt some finally.
Rob, you're up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay. So I'm pulling from the Messenger Oracle, connecting to Gaia. And so this first card has been coming out for like the past few days now, and I haven't been able to quite get the chance to channel all that I've wanted off of it. But yeah, this card here, reveal your truth. And there's this woman here, and there's like a third, on her third eye, there's a heart there, and she's taking off this mask, and it really feels like, you know, after time time progresses, all of the darkness begins to really seep into us, and it comes to a point where it really forces us to take that mask off before it takes over our entire existence. And as she takes this mask off, her hair is starting to turn white rather than black, and there's like on her chest, it's transitioning back to light, and even her hands are black too from all the darkness here. And so yeah, and the third eye with the heart definitely opening and receiving love from Source and Gaia, and moving forth with that and regaining our full light. So from the book, it says, when you were born, your soul shone bright. As you grew, you were taught of right and wrong. You were taught how to think, how to live, how to believe in a way that makes you fearful to say no. To disagree is to risk alienation from family and society, and so you hide your true thoughts and feelings behind a mask. That mask hides your light. Cast it aside, embrace and live your truth, and let your soul shine once more. So, yeah, and I haven't seen this next card. This is number 46, and goes in line with the other messages. Time to reflect, and there is golden being and this dark being,
A
totally,
pretty card.
yeah, total opposites there. And there's crescent moons and stars on each of their third eyes as well. So connecting with those new cycles and all the magic and potential within those cycles, and taking that time to reflect on what the magic that can come within revealing your truth, to go in line with that. And so from the book, Gaia says, have you been rushing along, living from one moment to the next without thought or care? Have you failed to notice and acknowledge all that you have achieved and accomplished? Stop, take a moment to pause and reflect on all that has happened and all that is happening. See how you have grown, see all you have succeeded in accomplishing. Acknowledge and delight in your journey, and understand how it has played a part in creating the you who lives in the present. Yeah, and then it's funny. I looked at the bottom of the deck, and it went in line with Casey's card there too. Card number 10, embracing the feminine, with an egg there. And oh, I don't know if I could show that on YouTube. But
I
yeah.
was gonna say, that's what. Interesting imagery.
Within ourselves, there are two aspects to our nature, the feminine and the masculine. Here in the present, you need to embrace the feminine aspect of your nature and let it guide your steps. Now is a time to be nurturing, creative, and to connect with nature, home, and heart. Listen to your intuition and emotions. Be receptive and compassionate. But remember, whilst you allow your feminine self to be dominant, you need to temper your gentleness with a fire that denies all meekness. And that's it.
That goes with the card that fell out of my deck while I was shuffling as well, which is Awakening Genius. And this card is all about using your creative expression to help you resolve any inward issues that you would normally resolve through old patterns of behavior and through critical thinking. So like stepping away from that and getting in touch more, in tune more with your heart, and I suppose the sacral chakra, so that you can open up and release the creativeness, the creative genius in you. You're inspiring and wise, and you just need to like let it flow.
I love that. What card number is that, Becca?
29.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
I pulled out just a few more cards from my I just love this, the Wild Offerings
It's
oracle.
beautiful.
And I was kind of, well, I was, so all right, real quick, I pulled one from while Rob was speaking too, because I love myself, and it's respect. I respect myself. If I need to make changes, I do all I can to support myself. I always listen to my inner voice and make space for its wisdom. And I loved that in conjunction with both Rob and Becca's. And then as Becca was speaking, I pulled one that's kind of like a past, present, future. And so for past, we have despair, Gatorade and all. I need your divine intercession right now. Oh, great spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. And the second one, which for me kind of represents the present, is impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. And so in conjunction with those, we have what we will obtain, which is independence. It's beautiful. I think it's a moth, actually, which has been a prevalent image in my life lately. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child. Great Spirit.
That's beautiful.
There's sunflowers on that card too.
Is that yes? There's some beautiful flowers on here.
Thank you, Jessica. Okay, I pulled a few cards from the Odin deck. Do you guys are we open to receive are we open to receive some like harsh truth right now?
Always.
All right, let's do it. I'm just gonna read from the book and then I'll channel any additional messages that come forward. So we got transformation, strength, wild ox. This rune is about profound transformation. You have outgrown your current state of being and are now passing through the gate. You are on notice at this time to transform. Nature's cycle consists of death, decay, germination, gestation, and rebirth. Your passage may include a loss or even death of some part of you that needs to be released. Stay strong like the wild ox and recognize that you are the self transformation gate, getting ready to be reborn anew. Nod here, and it is in Merkscave. So the reverse of this card warns you that you cannot ignore your shadow side and be blind to your responsibilities. If you do avoid the powerful message of Nod here, expect havoc in your personal and professional life. When we disown our part in anything, it always comes back and teaches us a lesson. You are in the pain of your own doing. It is time for self-love, compassion, and acceptance of who you are. Allow the light to penetrate the darkness. And then the final card is Vend, joy, travel, and bounty. This rune indicates that your bounty has arrived and material gain is on its way. Vend brings joy and blessings to the physical, mental, and emotional and spiritual. You have reached your potential and all your hard work is coming to fruition. There is something alchemical at this moment. Knowledge plus action has finally resulted in removing the obstacles to your abundance and success. The joy we receive in our life comes from within. Trust, hold on, I'm going to read that one more time. The joy we receive in our lives comes from within. Trust the energy from above and the earth below is united. Vend is like the old saying, your ship will come in. So the message that's coming forward on these three sequences of cards is that we are passing through a portal, a stage of transformation. It's been a lot of heavy, crazy ups, downs, energies of release, of renew, and stepping into a place of really being able to see where you are now ready to let the old parts of yourself go and step into this blessing that you're calling in for yourself. And the thing that is kind of standing in the way is maybe some shadow aspects, some thought processes, or even like behaviors. I'm being called to remember, I think it was Becca's card that mentioned reformatting the way that you behave in certain situations and how following old patterns are no longer going to get you to where you need to go moving forward. And so really allowing yourself to break out of the old way of doing things and step into this new form that is yourself, that is beautifully transforming. So that way, whenever you do have the blessings that you're calling in come forward for you, you are in alignment with them as they come your way so that you may receive them properly. Thank you, Odin. Little harsh ones for you.
No, it's so powerful.
Every time. Oh, goodness.
I can't even remember the second question you said.
It's okay. I set the intention, so whatever messages come forward, it'll be good. Like just read whatever you feel called.
I pulled two cards for what we're calling in. I'm just waiting for everybody to finish what we're releasing.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm finished with what we're releasing. That's why I said.
Cool.
Yeah, as you were doing the Odin cards, I got like a whole story kind of laid out in front of me, and it's an 8-card thing. So I saw that as the infinity symbol. So like everyone's going in the like right direction that needs to hear this. So it kind of starts off like on someone's journey. So you have the alone card. It's like the aloneness, the hermit, the dwelling on yourself. And once you go inner and you go within yourself, you have the rebirth, which everybody knows as we're going into the journey that we are. This is friendliness, which basically just means that there are going to be people that you will lose on the way, and that's just the journey because they will want to stay in the 3D versus the 5D, and you will want to control that. There's a lot of people that we had to like let go in our lives, and that's okay. Don't stress on it if they belong in your life. This is the exhaustion card. You're trying to keep them into your life, but sometimes it doesn't work like that, and it really sucks. And you could see a future with them. So this is the dream card. You could see a future with them. You could see that you would be friends forever. A relationship would be imminent. And once you let go and kind of follow your own dream, you will start going on your own adventures. The little inner child going into the beautiful rainbow, and you're not comparing yourself to others, and you've gone so far from the aloneness that you don't have to compare yourself to your past. You have already had your rebirth, and you've already gone through this tireless journey that you are on the right path and you are on the right track. And I just want to say congratulations to all the people that have gone on this journey, because I wouldn't have met any of you guys, and probably vice versa with everyone else. So yeah, it was a great little story that popped up and definitely needed to happen with Odin and stuff.
I got shivers.
I like that story.
I'm gonna read these and then I'm probably gonna go because it's almost 5 a.m.
Becca needs sleep.
Yes.
Well, I'm not gonna go entirely. I'll be in the comments. So I want a reading.
Yeah.
Okay. But this saying is following me everywhere recently. And I actually pulled this card earlier too. Yes.
It is what it is.
What it is. It is what it is. And I'm going to read this one from the book because I haven't done any of the others yet. But also it came back out with this one. So whatever this one is telling us, you need to look at it from a different perspective. But this is funny what it says. It reminds me of Amanda, actually. So it says, what happens when you look at the world? Can you see it exactly as it is or only as you assume it to be? A door closing isn't an invitation to take a battering ram to it. What if there were another door to lead you to your destiny? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you'll be surprised by how much energy you have for more important things. Liberated from the burden of yearning, you'll have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and attention until that other door opens for you? Radically accept life on life's terms. When you stop fighting against it and instead fight for what you truly desire, more of the world becomes available to you. When you are no longer in denial about what is in front of you, you will be empowered to make necessary changes with respect to yourself, your attitude, and your choices. The irony is that real transformation can happen once you surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be. If you step back with clarity and acceptance, you will realize that life is offering you something magical. Even if circumstances send you on a temporary detour, you will discover treasure beyond your imagination and a new way to embrace the world. Keep this prayer in mind. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Becca, that was fire. Oh my gosh. That was
I couldn't stop laughing because it's literally humorous, but yeah.
I don't use the battering ram. I use fire and a flail.
Well, you've got a new toy to play with now.
Mm-hmm.
Most people knock on doors. Amanda just breaks it down. But you know what? To be honest with you, more people should be breaking down doors.
That's awesome.
I know that card just said completely the opposite, but I admire somebody who can stand and be truthful and honest, and even though it's scary and there's possibility of whatever outcome, what you don't know, and you can just step into that. It's powerful. So yeah, give credit where it's due. But anyway, I'll see you in the comments, guys.
Love you, Becca.
Love you.
Becca.
I love you.
Thank you for the jokes.
Thank you for sharing your beautiful face with us.
Love you guys.
Love you.
So Amanda's gonna start our blessings.
Yes, because I'm highly amused now. This is the most fun I've had with Tara and Jill in a while. Okay, so what we're calling in? Bluebird of Happiness.
Yay.
And Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. So, Bluebird Spirit. This card is a harbinger of delight. Celebrate and have fun. Embrace life, yourself, and others. Say yes today. Soar to the clouds and let your doubts dissolve. All is well. It's simple. Your purpose in life is to experience happiness. That's all that's required of you as a soul. You do not need to be unhappy to please another. Whatever your circumstances, there's always something that can bring you delight, and what you put your attention on will grow. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring you happiness, these areas will prosper. One of the fastest paths to true pleasure is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. Dance and sing with abandon. I was doing that all day today. Joy is your spiritual birthright. Affirm. Happiness and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely. And then Spirit Guardian of Autumn. Bluebird was card number 7, by the way, which is my personal power number. And then the Spirit Guardian of Autumn is number 35, because I know how you guys feel about numbers. All right. Surrender. All is well. You don't have to do it alone. The Creator is at your side. Letting go can heal the need to be in control, the stress of unfulfilled expectations, the anguish of needing to decide how things should be, and the tension of wanting others to act in a particular way. These things lead to unhappiness. Letting go opens the space for relaxation, healing, and success. Of course, there are times to hold on as if your life depended on it, but now's the time to surrender. You aren't succumbing to forces outside of yourself. Instead, you're opening to your inner guidance and to your soul. When you let go, the creative forces of the universe can flow through you. Earth-based cultures recognize the 4 power points of the year: the spring, the fall, the summer, and the winter. Had profound spiritual meanings. To those indigenous people, autumn was the time of things slowing down. It was a time of change, reflection, harvest, and preparation for the next season.
Beautiful Amanda.
I love that all is well. It was echoed in both of those
Mhm.
messages.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Fine. Everything's fine. Release and let go.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't do laughter practice. That's the...
This whole thing has been laughter practice. I've been laughing since the first card.
Okay, good. As long as we're getting our stomach muscles in, that's my face.
So I have a couple messages, I guess. Yeah. So it was funny with the Odin also talking about seeds and the seedlings, and the Karmic Trench came out with the forest girls here. This guy is digging this hole, and this card speaks about like digging too deep and planting your seeds too deeply, and it'll take too much time to surface and grow. And so within this is so in a field meant to be planted, a man dirty from his efforts stands knee deep inside a long trench. The seeds wait to be planted, yet he continues to dig deeper and deeper. There are other rows plowed and ready for planting, but they are ignored. This card reveals a difficult pattern in your life, a pattern of self-defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions that you've brought forward from previous incarnations. You returned to this life with the intention of breaking this karmic pattern, but you got pulled into the old thoughts and behaviors. You've been digging yourself deeper into this karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. This pattern is not unknown to you. You recognize it in your relationships, in your jobs, and certainly in your beliefs, behaviors, and responses. It is time to take charge of your karma by altering the inner ideas, feelings, and patterns that cause you to make sabotaging choices. Every time you notice yourself making an old choice that digs you deeper into your karmic trench, you can change your mind and your actions. This will require your conscious efforts every step of the way. Without such work, you could go lifetimes burying yourself in the same feelings. But with your commitment to making changes every day, you can dig yourself out. Okay. And then there's also this that came back out. Reversed. The War of the Roses. And right side up is kind of separated body and mind and spirit. And then upside down is got this flag here that represents the mind and the spirit put together with the red and the white flower put together. So reversed says a relationship has broken, the conflict has disrupted your life, your work, and perhaps even your other relationships. You may feel very lost and sorrow, but it's important to see the situation for what it really is. Though your emotions have kept you involved, you've been in love with or attached to an illusion. Be honest with yourself about the type of person who's represented here. This isn't Prince Charming you've lost, it's King Henry VIII. The flag showing that your spirit directs your feelings finally flies high above the entire scene. It tatters, displaying the efforts you've made. You're finally free from a struggle that has left you wounded. So clear the battlefield, your new life awaits. And then from my new oracle, the Oracle of the Dragon, I pulled one, and number 38 came out. So this card, the Sovereign, Gentle Power. And there's this woman here with her wings. There's lots of butterflies here, which like really gives the sense of, you know, letting things happen as they are, letting things happen all in divine timing, because you can't force a caterpillar into their cocoons. You can't force them through their transformation. You can't force them out of their cocoon. And being gentle with your power and knowing all that is and all that flows, and just incorporating that gentleness into your power will definitely let a lot more, you know, butterflies to fly free. And I'll go to the book on this. And so the Sovereign speaks, it is not our desire to possess power, but to radiate it in ever increasing waves, sending these seedlings of empowerment into the world, taking root in all your hearts. We do not hold on, we allow this power to extend out, to flow, and to be yours too. To be a queen, to be the sovereign of your world is not what so many beings feel and dream it to be. It is not about the instant fulfillment of whimsical desires, nor is it the power of enjoying personal luxury while others suffer and lament. It is to be a caretaker and an example to all. I ask you now that if you wish to be treated as royal and as the sovereign in your world, you must become truly royal, care for the others around you, walk amongst them, bear yourself with dignity and courage no matter the circumstance, and know that no small thing is too humble to be of interest to you. Look around your world and see where you have confused the fulfillment of desire with the role of sovereign, and take up the mantle of that role in your life now. It is no burden, but it is a responsibility. You are a queen, you are sovereign, you are the one who creates your world. Like it or not, you are the one who must change the order of what is and bring about the change you wish to see everywhere else by bringing it forth from within yourself. Okay. That's all.
Beautiful. Thank you, Ra. Okay, so the fairy forest decided to give us lots of blessings for tonight for what's coming forward for us once we move through all these energies. And the first and foremost is card number 23, Frere, Abundance, Peace, and Contentment, with the card number 37, the Maboon, Shining Hope and Future. Card number 41, Awen, Gift, Divine Inspiration and Awakening. And then ending with card number 33, the Vulva, Prophecy, Guidance, and Direction. So what I'm seeing with this is a lot of opportunities to really be able to connect with the peace and contentment within your own being while seeing the world through new eyes with the gift of awakening to what it is that you are experiencing it in a way that you are now seeing through these eyes of clarity and hope, but in a way that is like not hoping for anything that you don't have, but just general hope for what it is that you know is yours coming into your life, and seeing that future that you are aligning with, because you are getting divine guidance, synchronicities, guidance from spirit as well as your own being. And so the message that's really actually kind of coming forward on this is to really just be able to listen to your heart and connect in with the divine inspiration that comes your way, so that you can be able to be open to receive these blessings that are coming into your spaces, and to see that you are, it's almost this energy of like being really independent and seeing what it is that you know you have for yourself, but knowing that it's coming at the time that it's meant to be in your life. So having complete and utter like content and gratitude for where you're at right now in this moment, but really being able to see that yeah, what's coming forward is what's meant for you. So yeah, that's a little confusing, but I'll read one of the cards. Let's do card number 33. Actually, I'm being told I don't need to, so that's it. That's all.
I love that, Kristen. Like everyone's messages, I just love how much they're like, I don't know, the synchronicity of it all. So I pulled a few while you guys were talking from my cat tarot. Some more cats for you, Kristen.
A cat tarot.
So
I'm telling you, Spirit has so many jokes tonight.
So many jokes, Amanda. So many jokes.
So the first one I pulled is the Eight of Wands, which is like this cat is like pouncing, playing with all these leaves and just having like a good old time. The second one is the Knight of Swords, which is also another cat that's just going for it, totally wild, having a blast. Look at that blue sky and everything. And then the last one is the Seven of Swords reversed. So basically what I'm getting from this reading too, which I'm, still learning, but is that like a gust of wind ushering in a million fall leaves to chase. This card ushers in an exciting time. So all the effort that we've been putting in and everything we've been working towards, like it's coming now. We really are going to be getting what we receive, but we have to really, again, trust in yourself, intuition, and let go of all those really not helpful habits, everything that's been brought up, of those repetitive behaviors that we just sink back into that might come from karmic past. If we can't let those go, then it's just going to take us that much longer to dig ourselves out of that trench. So that's my message.
The karmic trench. That was beautiful, Jessica. Thank you for bringing the beautiful cats in.
Meow. You're welcome.
That was good. I'll let the cats purr anytime. I don't know, just as long as we don't get scratched by the swords, we're good. Beautiful. I think that's it. Did we all go around once? Okay, so it is 11:01 my time, which typically is about when we end the collective messages. I will hold space if anybody wants to pull any more cards for the collective. If there's any last messages that want to come forward, go for it, Rob. It's like me. I do have a love message. I'll pull out for the collective after you, Rob. Go for it.
Okay. So, all right, these are gonna be short. Okay. So from my spirit song, the Nine of Feathers, perspective and self-empowerment, which is Nine of Swords, is like this huge porcupine. Porcupine is equipped with all he needs to protect himself. He wears his quills with honor and uses them to confront his fear. A mentor for the vulnerable, he's here to show you how to protect yourself from your own painful thoughts. When anxieties are at their height, it feels as though things are at their worst. Step back and look at the big picture. Things are not as bad as they seem. Adjust your perspective and cast your sights into the future with optimism, knowing you're doing the best you can. Easing the grip of fear and anger will shed a heavy burden. Focus on your priorities, listen to your inner voice for guidance, and make the conscious choice to believe that tomorrow holds great promise. And so with that, I pulled from Nature's Whispers, Be in Service, also. So, yeah, standing in your power, protecting yourself, and being in service. Yeah.
Yes. Protecting yourself, being in service. Okay, so for the love messages for the collective, and this can be personal love, this can be relationship love, this can be self-love, your journey. Just let these messages be received in whatever way makes sense and works for you. So we got card number 38, which is card number 38, which is honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So, understanding that whenever we take off the mask and allow our true selves to be shown and speak from our heart with honesty and truthfulness, this is able to allow you to open up the spaces to be able to connect with the desires that you have in your heart and being able to be open to see the beauty that comes from those honest conversations. Because what comes next is the card number 28, which I will read from the book. And this says, the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. This is so special, unique, and cannot be defined in words. This love is comfortable and a perfect fit. It can be between parents and children, romantic partners, or in a special friendship. It is important to recognize the significance love has in your life. Shift your attention to the essentials in your relationships. Celebrate the wealth of love present in your life. This card is prompting you to redirect your awareness from your goals and your desired outcomes onto your relationships. You don't have to wait for a special occasion to do something for someone you love. Send a note, a card, or a flower to let them know you truly value them and they play a part. Wait, and the part they play in your world. Two dryads embrace with complete abandon. Their encirclement represents the love that is present in a relationship. The colors green and yellow dominate this image, suggesting balance, healthy love, and mutuality. You are being reminded of the important, significant relationship you have in your life. Reflect on the role love plays in your world. And then just below that card, because it is calling to me, is spiritual connection, a relationship that has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So, yeah, just seeing that whenever we show up with our honest truth and we speak with love and authenticity and offer the on the like the person that you are without the masks or the perceptions that you try to create others to see you in, but just being able to show up as your true self with the people that you love, being able to be seen and heard and accepted for who you are. And you might be surprised at just how loved you truly are. To be able to give somebody the opportunity to show you what love is and to be able to show them love back is truly beautiful. And to be able to see that whenever you have a deep connection with somebody, it's special, it's unique. You don't meet people every single day that you have this deep love and connection with. And so to just be grateful for those connections and to be sure that we are expressing this love and sharing these gratitudes with the people that we hold dear in our life, be it our parents, be it our siblings, our friends, our lovers, and just knowing how important the expression of love is in our day to day. The bottom of the card says express love, so I just thought that was funny too. So Spirit's got jokes. So. All right. So if we're done with collectives, we can move now to the fun part of the night where we play the beautiful game. And I have not picked my color yet. So for those of you that have not played the game,
I thought we were doing food this week.
ooh, yes. Thank you, Amanda. Yes, we are doing food this week. So before we move into that real quick, if you guys have enjoyed these readings and you've liked being here, please feel free to connect with the creators that are here today. All of their links will be listed down below the videos, so connect with them in a way that works for you. And if you'd like to like this video or subscribe to my channel, it helps me grow. So I appreciate all the engagement that you guys do leave. And if you want to play the game with us, where we do a general reading for anyone in the chat that would like one, you are open to receive. We're going to play a game where each reader here will pick a food item. And this is going to be so good. Okay, we're going to pick a food item. And in the chat, if you want a reading, you just start throwing out your ideas for foods. And whenever we see our food picked, we will say who picked our food and you will get a reading.
Oh boy. I have a request. I totally forgot to ask in the beginning, but is there any possible way that we could put on some background music, like some 50s stuff?
I'm totally down as long as YouTube doesn't kick us out. I think that'll be okay. I'm
Yeah,
up for it.
that's the whole thing. YouTube has copyright issues.
Oh, no, Instagram will kick you off, but I don't think YouTube will kick you off. They'll just like put a little thing on your video afterwards?
Yeah, it just demonetizes the video, that's all.
Well, that's cool because this is all for fun anyways. So let's do it. You said you want like 50s chill hop? 50s chill hop? Does that sound good? Do you know what that is? You're about to find out if you don't. Be ready. Okay, so if you are down in the chat and you would like a reading and you're in the Zoom call, go ahead and start getting your foods ready. And if you're in the chat and you'd like a reading, start dropping the foods down in the chat.
That's my foods.
I've got my food ready.
Me too.
Yes. Chill.
Are we waiting on Rob? Because then it'll be another 84 years.
84 years.
I guess Rob's. It's gotta be marshmallows, right?
Definitely.
I'll put mine in the chat, in the Zoom chat. Just so.
So now we have to work.
I gotta get the fire needs attention.
That's okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, hey. People are doing foods already. Oh, bye, Wolf.
I don't know if I can do this, Rob. I'm gonna be completely honest. Can you guys hear the music?
Yeah. It's like, it's iffy.
Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be good.
I'm gonna start craving food now.
Okay, what
All right,
guesses?
so Maria said noodles or pasta. Ashley said pizza. Mal said French fries. Becca said cheese. Jessica said spaghetti. Becca
Night,
said
Jason.
radishes. Maria said brochettes, whatever that is.
Ooh,
Becca
Did
said
anybody-
vegan sausage. Maria said barbecue. Maria said chicken.
no,
Becca said banana. Maria said salad.
wait, banana! Ding, 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 ding.
Yay! Yay, Becca.
Who said banana? Becca did.
Yep.
It's a fruit too, but not a very common one, I don't think.
So Maria said salad. Jessica said pineapple. Nobody's picked mine yet. Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that fire.
He is very talented at building fires. I will give him that. Maria says strawberry.
Is it too loud? This is 50s chill hop. So what that means is they're 50s songs,
Jessica
but
says
they've like
blueberry.
mixed it.
I love
Blueberry.
that. I listen to similar things.
Mine is not a fruit, by the way, everyone. Maria says ice cream. Mal says cupcakes. Keep guessing. Salad was already guessed, Jessica, but that's okay.
No. Mine's a fruit that's in season right now that I just love.
Mine is Mexican.
So is mine.
Someone said cheese earlier. It's just
Jessica says French fries, which was also already guessed. Maria says cookies. Ashley says chicken nuggets. Maria says steak. Mal also says steak. Jessica says mangoes. Maria says tacos. Yay, Maria.
Ooh, I love mangoes.
Mal also said tacos, but Maria already got it. Maria says enchiladas. And Maria's still guessing, even though she already got mine. And Ashley says watermelon. And Jessica says burgers.
Now I'm just really hungry. And I want a fruit, and I want a fruit plate with all the things.
Jessica says grapes.
getting closer, not quite, but it's smaller.
Yeah, Jessica, you're so close.
Jessica, is it a kiwi?
Ooh, that's a good one. I love kiwi, but it's not kiwi.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's kiwi. Oh,
Maria says, Maria, I already got you. Apparently we're both doing Maria. So Jessica says cherries. Mel says enchiladas. Ashley says cherry. Jessica says raspberries.
Okay, another hint for mine is let's see. Oh, they make a really good jam, and they make really good bars, like Newtons.
Oh, do we have the same one?
We probably do.
Did you both pick fig?
I picked fig. Sorry, I mean
Oh.
Mel says dragon fruit.
whoever typed it in first.
Ooh, dragon fruit. Oh man, this is the one. This is the one.
Jessica says apricot. Even though I flat out said fig, nobody else is guessing it.
I don't know why, but I was thinking spaghetti. Was that anybody? Spaghetti.
I think someone did say
6
spaghetti.
different people guessed spaghetti.
I made spaghetti tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
It's all coming together.
Yay!
So Ashley says fig now.
All right, I'm gonna give people a hint for mine. It has a star in the middle. And it's green.
man.
Coconut.
Mm.
Green. It's not apple.
I know what it is.
I'm sorry. I'm guessing I should.
Lando.
You can guess if you want a reading.
Starfruit.
Well, I was wondering.
Is it starfruit? No, okay. Gosh darn it.
Jessica said starfruit.
Oh man.
Maria is still guessing because she wants all the readings, apparently.
Well, it can be red, yellow, green, but I was thinking of just a specific one.
Avocado.
No.
Maria, you're in timeout. I'm just kidding. That would be so funny.
Maria says kiwi again.
I'm still thinking kiwi too.
Are you sure it's not kiwi? Because everyone says kiwi.
I thought someone
Maria says tomato. I say
what has a star? Lunar, you've got me like perplexed right now. Like what has a star and is multicolors?
if you cut it,
I
up, it
say a
has
pepper.
seeds.
All right, Jessica says apples.
There we go.
Wow, the easiest. That was like the easiest thing ever.
I was thinking of a Granny Smith apple, but like apples in general.
Apples would have worked. Nobody guessed apples. That's like so funny because that's a basic fruit, guys. Like we're all over here.
And
like,
I specifically said earlier that I was an apple tree.
yes. Yeah.
I just bought some Empire.
Okay, so Becca, you got the first dibs. So what, do you have a specific question or would you just like a general reading? Drop in the comments, let me know. The fairies are feeling good. Although I would love to pull from the other one. I don't know where it went. That's okay, fairies are good. Becca, you let me know. Do you have a specific question or would you like a general? Are you guys, is the music still like working? Can you hear it?
The music's
you're
perfect.
Good suggestion, Rob. I feel like it works. It's too good to be true.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
Maria.
You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much.
Haha, this is bananas. B-A-N-A-N.
I already asked her that, Rob.
Well, I have her too.
Becca, do you have a question? We'll let Maria go. I guess if Maria's ready, like who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready?
Becca says, is it time to step away? Do I take charge?
Okay.
Homework, life in general, what's happening? Cool. That was Maria, by the way, not Becca.
Oh, okay, gotcha. No, I saw Becca's though. It's time.
Yeah.
Is it so for Becca? Thank you, Spirit. Is it time to step away, or do she take change? Okay, she knows that. Okay. You longer. La lost all ambition. Okay, sorry. I don't know what that was. But I just want to be the one you love, love, love. Okay, so Becca. You are in a place of feeling like you need to release, of course, but you're feeling stuck between decisions, between being able to make a decision based off of your passions, following what you love, and being able to make a decision that maybe makes better sense for the people around you. And so this is why you're having a hard time making this decision. However, what Spirit is telling you is that right now it's important for you to focus in on, unfortunately, seeing the pain that you've been through in the past and seeing the wisdom that you have gained from it to be able to stand stronger as you move forward, because Spirit is asking you to be optimistic and encouraging and enthusiastic. So yes, it is time for you to take action and step forward, coming from a place of love and understanding that you are making this decision out of what it is that is deep within your soul, and knowing that whenever you make these decisions to align with your passions, your true heart's desires, that you are able to then create a life for yourself that is more fulfilling, feeling happy, grateful in each and every moment, not feeling so stuck or stagnant, or feeling like you're taking actions to make others happier, to do things that you have been conditioned to do, but rather to just really allow yourself to do what actually makes you happy. And it takes bravery, it takes courage, it takes allowing yourself to put your ego down and say, this is how I feel, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm coming from in life, because it's, you've been in a place of really kind of sitting still on it for a while, and gaining the wisdom that you needed to be able to move forward, to speak up and take this action, to come from this place that I know you do desire to come from within your heart. So yes, Spirit is just saying that, there's no, I'm not feeling any sense of rush around this. Like, what your guides want you to know is to really take your time and make this decision based off of your guidance and your heart, and know that when you feel ready to take that action, or even whenever it just, you get enough nudges, the right time, you will feel it and you will know when to take that action. But yes, at the end of the day, you are being called to take that action and to step forward, and to trust that you're taking that decision based off of listening to your heart and following your passions. So it's for you, Becca. I love you. Okay. I wanted to see the bottom deck of the energy. Okay. Okay, I won't read that one. I'll send you the bottom deck of the energy, Becca. That one's for you personally. Okay, who's next?
Maria. So Maria, the cards that I read for what we're calling in were apparently specifically for you. I'm not going to read them again. But you got the Blue Road of Happiness and the Autumn Gradient of Letting Go. But you also got Reflecting Pool Stillness, which is number 33. So I'll read that one for you. So it says, in stillness, your power emerges. Tap into your inner sacred witness to discover the dwelling place of your soul. In profound peace and silence, you can discover the truth of your being. If you're in pain, go into the stillness until you find the source. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelm, urgency, and emergency. There's always a higher truth. Seek it out. Your soul loves what is real and honest. In quietude, the truth emerges. Move past the bustle and chatter of life into sweet stillness. Allow the chaos of the outer world to roll off your back the way water rolls off the back of a duck. Surrender to it. Seek solitude to hear the voice of spirit, and serenity will follow.
Oh man, that's my favorite song in the whole world, in case you guys didn't know.
Okay. So Maria, something's going on at work.
Yes. She got lots going on at work right now.
All right. Well, I'll see what's. I have no knowledge of your work, but there is some messages coming in. Um. So. So there's the Page of Cups that came out first. So there could be messages of love floating around at work, possibly. Um, and there's number 20, Judgment, with Spirit telling you to wake up and accept the renewal and face the karmic issues and move ahead of those and trust in Spirit. And then there's Nine of Pentacles with uncomfortable aloneness. Oh boy. And yeah, the Nine of Pentacles here. Just being comfortable in your environment. You've probably been there for a while. And then, yeah, there's King of Pentacles coming in here too. So I kind of feel like there might be somebody at work. Maybe. And then let's think about this Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I don't really like that one too much. But yeah. Impulsiveness and troubles. Oh boy. So there might be lots going on and you're stuck in all this impulsiveness and seeing it as trouble, but it might be a beautiful opportunity because and you might not see that and you're being impulsive about it because you are facing some karmic issues, spirits telling you to wake up and to face as well. You are in that comfortable aloneness and yeah, the King of Pentacles there. I don't know. That's what's coming through.
Beautiful reading. Thank you, Rob. So who's reading? Amanda, did you say you got Maria as well?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I already did Maria's reading.
Okay, good. Sorry, I was distracted. I was messaging Becca.
Work
Oh,
at
God.
home and I'm completely wrong and you just work at home and there's nobody and there's nothing going on and I should just redo that. I don't know. She says, "Oh God, oh my Lord."
You need to stop doubting yourself because you're absolutely amazing at what you do, and all of your messages are always right. You sometimes interpret them a little weird, but the messages themselves are always right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
Ash.
yes,
Oh, do you
I-
want to go, Casey? It's okay.
oh, I'm good with anything. So
Okay. So Ashley, I know you said wild offering general reading, but I actually felt really called to pull from my which I did pull from my wild offering, but this is my Celtic Oracle deck, which it's really powerful. I got it used and I'm still getting to know it, but it's been a really powerful deck so far. So 3 cards came out, and the first one was the Queen of the West. And there is this beautiful woman with this white horse and this ship in the background that's being pulled by a swan. And that one is basically saying that at the moment, you're very sensitive to influences around you. Your intuitive powers are strong. Sensitivity is more effective than direct action at the present time. But beware of indecision. Replace it with inner awareness, which will lead you to safety. This card can represent a middle-aged woman. I pulled this one for myself the other day in a reading, and it's just amazing. There's a whole story about that queen and the swan and everything. But the next one I pulled for you is the Island of Apples. This is a card I haven't seen before here. And so we've got a few people on a boat, and it looks like they're almost mourning a queen or someone in the boat, and they're sailing to this castle, and the sun is like, I think, rising. That's the interpretation I'm getting with this. So the Island of Apples card can represent a period of regeneration, recovery from illness, and true healing. A period of depression may be due to end, and a better restorative phase about to commence. Through rest and nourishment, you can renew yourself. This may come about through female power, the inspirational magical energy of woman. So that kind of coincides with this card. Just trusting in your intuition, letting yourself really heal yourself. And so the final one is the Lady of the Unicorn, which I pulled in reverse, but it's also a beautiful. So all this feminine energy that's coming in. I mean, she's just sitting on her throne. And this one can kind of represent that if you're not trusting in yourself, protection is lacking, and the chaos can still come back into your life and find you. So if you're finding it difficult to defend, perhaps you're becoming like overprotective of yourself and your energies, and not trusting in source, and your activity's been blocked. So that really pulls in to the Wild Offerings card, which I pulled, which is being enough. So Ashley, it says the innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. Yes, you are love. So I hope that helps in some way, or just offers insight, because I love you, Ashley. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Jessica, good job. That was so good. Did we get everybody?
I got mine.
Okay,
next
my bad.
for Jessica. She's got 7 cards altogether, and 7 is very prevalent in this deck, or in this layout. So the first card is politics, and usually it's like the worst card to have on the deck. It's like the Tower card, but it's upside down. So Jessica is able to come out of herself and see what others have actually been thinking of her, and see it not as a negative light, but as a positive. So Jess can grow, and it has kind of messed with her mind a little bit, but I do see in the picture, there's like ladders going up to the sky. So she's able to kind of think it through and not have to process it as much anymore. It's all kind of in the past, and those people are finally getting out of her life that have been toxic and have been just the snake to Jess in the past. And she is finally building up the courage. She's finally being the daisy that is like growing from the rock, which everyone says that is impossible, but she has that courage to boost her and motivate her to be able to go through life even better. And then we kind of get into the middle of the situation. So like what's happening spiritually. So right now she is going through past life. She's going through karmic ties and trying to break those ties, but also to you kind of have to mend them, and you have to kind of assess the situation from your past life to heal your present. And once you do that, you get to heal the world, and the world is within yourself, the world of your own inner wisdom and your own world, your own universe that is surrounded by all the people that you love and care for. And they are here to dance and sing and help you be the rebel you need to be. Because I know you are a rebel, and I know you can show your true colors when you are with the people that you absolutely love and care for. And you don't have to suppress anymore. I know you've been suppressing for so long, and there's a staircase going up. And again, that goes back to the mind. You're ascending, you're going to the highest beings of yourself. You're able to talk to your higher self and grow and change and learn with her instead of against her. And then transformation, you will always find that eureka moment of transformation, and you won't have to think of the mind in the same way. You can go back into the past and think, oh, I thought this way, and I can see a different perspective. But you will always be able to transform and actually seeing the face that is like looking up at the person, and that's your inner goddess, your inner being, and you're looking up to her and seeing how many potentials. Like she's got the yin and the yang kind of right there. She's, oh, where my finger is. The lotus blossom, the sword, and the eagle in the back of being free and finding that inner wisdom. That was awesome.
I'm so honored to be here with you, beautiful, amazing souls, and all of your amazing ways of channeling. I'm really grateful.
Thank you, Kristen, for providing the space for us to practice that.
It's an honor. Okay, this is a good song. Let's do a little every time you are near. Does anybody else want readings that didn't get them? If you didn't get a reading and you would like to have one, drop a 333 in the chat so we can get to you. Why do stars fall from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled blue dust in your hair and put a starlight in your eyes so blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. All right. I love you all so much. I'm truly grateful for this amazing blessing and all of these beautiful wisdoms that were shared tonight. And yeah, this feels like a good place to. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and put a starlight in your eyes so blue. That is why all the girls in town. I don't want to end because I just want to be here with you guys. All around, just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you. If anybody has any final messages of love or wisdom that they would like to share, please feel free.
I think that song was a pretty good final message.
Yes.
It really was. It really was. All right. Well, happy full moon. Be sure to show yourself a little bit extra love tonight. Set some intentions, release some things, and know that you are forever, forever loved. Okay. Sending you all off with big love and a huge namaste. Bye.